Hey guys, this is Ty. Today we're going to do an upper body workout. 5 exercises, 30 seconds on for each exercise, 15-second break in between each one. The exercises, we're going to hit all of the upper body. So we're going to do bicep curls, we're going to do tricep dips, we're going to do press ups, we're going to do a bent over row and some shoulders last, some shoulder tees. We are going to use a little bit of equipment for this, but things that you will find in your home, seeing as we're all locked down at the moment. So I'm using dumbbells, but if you've got kettlebells, resistance bands, absolutely fine. And then I'm using a bench or a chair for some dips as well. Make sure that you are warmed up before you start this, guys. And as always, any questions, you can leave them below. There's always progressions and regressions to each exercise. All right, so exercise number 1, we're going to start with your bicep curl. Grab your weights, your kettlebells, your dumbbells, or your resistance bands. 30 seconds on, let's go. So we're going to keep your elbows pointing down the whole time for this movement, bringing the weights from your thighs up towards your shoulders. Nice and controlled movement. We're going to control it on the way down as well as the way up, guys. We've got 9 seconds to go. I'll go front on so you can see. Elbows tucked in the whole time. Control. Nice and slow. Brilliant. All right, 1 round done. 15-second rest and we're going again, guys. You can, if you want to, go one at a time and alternate through there. If you're happy doing both, again with the weights or resistance band, keep it up. Next one. 3 more rounds. Again, keep your elbows tucked in all the way down to your thighs. Bring the weights up towards your shoulders. I'll go back to that side on view so you can see. Elbows pointing down at the end of the movement. We don't want to bring your elbows up into here. And we're getting that full range all the way straight after each one, and then back down from there. We're also minimizing any back movement as well, so make it really isolating the bicep. 2 rounds done. We've got 2 to go, guys. We're going to do some dips after this one, working on the triceps, but we've got another 2 rounds here. Bicep curls again. All right, let's go. All the way up, nice and controlled on the way down. Brilliant. Now the reason why I'm doing it timed rather than reps is because, as I say, we're all at home. You might not have weights that are heavy enough to test you, to challenge you, if you're only doing 10 to 12 reps. So if we do it for time, we're always getting that time under tension and your muscles are working just as hard. Brilliant. All right, we've got 1 more to go, guys. Good work. Another 30 seconds and then we're going to move on to some dips. So we're going to work the triceps. If you need, again, a little bit of a longer rest, pause the video, feel free. If not, let's go. 1 more round. Nice and slow. Keep your elbows tucked in towards your body. Minimize any back sway. All the way up, all the way down. See how my arms are going all the way down as well. And keeping my elbows pointing down the whole time. We've got 10 seconds left, guys. That's it. Elbows tucked in. Fantastic. All right, brilliant. All done. Let's go on to dips for your next one. So you will need a chair for this one, something where you can rest your hands on. Bum all the way down, raise up from there. Let's go. So to start with, sort of sit on your hands, take a couple steps out, and then we're going to bend at that elbow. Try to get to 90 degrees if you can. All the way down, all the way up. Squeezing your elbows together as well. So we get that full range, working that tricep fully. Brilliant. Fantastic. Drive all the way up, back down from there. All right, 1 round done. Progressions and regressions for this one. You can slightly bend your knee to make it a little bit easier for you, a little bit less strain on the triceps. Try not to lock your arms out at the end either, so give yourself a little bit of an angle left in your elbow, so we're not ever going locking out. Always a slight bend, and then down from there. Well done. So this is round 2 of 4 Now this one super isolates the triceps, so you'll feel this one burning. It's tough to do. If you do have any issues with tricep work in terms of your hands, there is different exercises we can do. Feel free to drop me a message and I can show you some of them as well. That's 2 rounds done, guys. Good work. Working on the triceps. We've done biceps already. We're going on to some press ups next. Also work the triceps, so we're supersetting them a little bit as well. Round 3. Same again, guys. Walk forward. Again, slight variation if you want. Bend the knee. You can then use your feet as a little bit of an ankle point and take a little bit of the pressure away from your triceps as you drive up. Try and go as low as you can, but again, don't lock your elbows out. Slight bend in the elbows as you come back up. All right, fantastic. We've got 1 more round to go. Shake the arms off. Last round. Height-wise, doesn't really matter too much. You want to get that full range though, so you're really looking at the bend in your elbow. So if we're leaning on something that only makes you do this, that's not really enough. We want to try and get down here to that 90 degrees if you can. So something at home that you can lean on and sort of drive up through there. Again, variations. If that one's super hard, bend at your knee fully, 90-degree bend, because you're still going to get a lot of pressure that's going through that tricep, so we don't mind with that at all. Fantastic, guys. All right, we're going to move on to press-ups for your next one. So we're going to overload those triceps. 4 rounds, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. First one. Well, 1 round done. So with your press ups, we're going to try and keep your back as straight as possible. So you're going down as one. Try not to arch the small of your back, or try not to have your hips too high. All right. Again, variations for this one. You can go on your knees, cross your legs, bring your hips down. Same thing, leaning into it, making sure that your hands are going straight underneath your shoulders in line with your collarbones, not too far forward. It's going to put excess stress on the shoulder, so make sure it's in line, and we're still going down as one. So your hips are not up and we're not just doing a chest, and your hips are not too far down, arching the back. All as one, all the way down. All right, so that's a regression to make it a little bit easier. A progression is to basically raise up either your hands or your feet to put a little bit more pressure through the chest. So I'll show you progression. What you can do, same thing that we just used for your dips. Hands on there, lean down, push up. Alternatively, flip round, put your feet on where you was. So feet up here, same thing. Down and press. All as one. Good work. All right, we've got 1 more round to go. Then we're going to move on to some bent over rows, so working the back, the lats, a little bit of your bicep as well. All right. Again, feel free to stop this video, grab yourself a drink at any time. 1 more round, guys. 30 seconds. Press ups. I'll go through each variation. Just so you can have another look. I'll get this one out. Brilliant. All right, fantastic, guys. Grab yourself a drink if you need one. We're going to move over to bent over row next. So grab your weights again. Dumbbells, kettlebells. resistance bands. Right, stick your bum out, slight bend in the knee, lean forward, straight arm, bring the dumbbells towards your armpits, nice and slow, back down from there. Really squeezing your shoulder blades together as you raise them up. And we're keeping your elbows tucked in, so we're not flaring them out wide. And your back, see how straight my back is? That's how straight I want your back to be. All right, fantastic. 1 round done. 3 to go. How are we feeling? Shake it off. All right. So again, slight bend in the knee, stick your bum out, lean forward. Try to get about 45-degree bend at the hip. And then drive dumbbells back in towards you. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Now I'm looking at the camera, but when we do it, we're trying to try and look forward. We want to have a neutral spine, so we don't want to arch the neck up, and we don't want to bring it down too much either. So we're going to look about 45 degrees and then drive from there. Okay, good work. We've got 2 more to go. Again, weight wise, whatever you've got around. That's why we're doing time rather than reps. I'll go front on so you can see. Slightly bend the knees, stick your bum out, drive in. So I'm not flaring out wide. I'm keeping my elbows close in towards me, and I'm bringing the dumbbells in towards my armpits. Shoulders, squeezing, rounding them back. As I bring it up, squeeze together, nice and slow on the way down. Back to there, squeeze, nice and slow, squeeze, nice and slow. Fantastic. 1 more to go, guys, and we've got 1 more exercise to go. It's your shoulder tees, and I'll show you that one for those that haven't done that one before. All right, last one. Let's go. Go this side, stick your bum out. Drive in, slow on the way down. Drive in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Brilliant. Well done, guys. You have 10 seconds to go. Nice and slow. Neutral spine. All the way down. Controlled movement. Don't want to go too quick. Alright, fantastic. Shake it off. Should be feeling that in your back. Again, squeezing your shoulder blades together. This next one, we're using your dumbbells still. And we're going to do some shoulder tees. So we're going to go into lat raise, front raise, down. Front raise, lateral raise, down. T-shape. That's what we're looking for. Soft knees again. Down. Lat raise, front raise, down, front raise, lateral raise, down. Brilliant. Well done. All right, good work. 1 down, 3 to go, guys. So this one is we do a lateral raise. We're working that medial delt, bringing it across our body, and then bringing it down as well. So 3 to go. Lat raise, front, down, front, lat, and down. I'll go side arm. As we come up for the front raise, try not to sort of lean back and then bring it there, nice and controlled. All movements. Soft knees, bring it down. Now, it will help if you've got different dumbbells, because obviously this movement is a smaller muscle than working your biceps. You can generally lift a little bit heavier than you can raise. So if you have, that's great. If not, focus on a single side. So there and down, and that makes it a little bit easier. So then what you'll do, 1 30-second here, swap sides, 1 30-second on the other one. Nice and wide and down. Soft knees, bring it up. Lateral raise, bring it in front. Nice and slow on the way down. Up, out, down, up, out, and down. And then for your last one, we'll swap sides. We'll do 30 seconds all on one. This is your last one today, guys. All right, brilliant. Get yourself ready. That's your 15-second rest. Let's go. Lateral raise, front raise, and down. Same again. What's good about doing exercise, unilateral stuff like this, so working one side at a time, most people have a natural body imbalance, and you'll actually find out you'll have one side that'll feel a lot weaker than the other. And we always go to our weaker side. So we never want to make that imbalance even more. Well done, you're all done. So always going for your weaker side. So if your left side's weaker, can only lift a 4, your right can lift a 6. You'll do 4 on both until they catch up, then you can move and progress them together. That is, guys, there you go, your upper body workout done. Now what you can do, that's 15 minutes. You can do that again if you want to make it a half an hour upper body workout session. Make sure that you stretch afterwards as well. So we're going into a good tricep stretch, put it across your body on both sides. You can also do overhead tricep, pull the elbow across your body. Chest stretch as well, small of your back, squeeze your elbows in, push your chest out, couple of deep breaths. Well done. Shoulder circles, make sure you do some of those, big versions as well. And then obviously don't forget your neck, chin down to your chest. Rotate round, 3 big circles each way. And as I always like to do, your 2 deep breaths, in through your nose, out, in through your nose.
Activity completed.
Activity completed. Well done, guys, great work today.